So Sam Goodman pulls out of the Naoya Inoue fight once again. And yes, this fight apparently won't be going down on January 24th. So Sam Goodman has his eye injury, a recurrence of his eye injury. And yes, the fight is off again and won't be taking place on January the 24th. Don't reschedule the fight. Sam Goodman's had 2 opportunities now for it, and he's been injured for both. Don't set this for another date. That's the worst possible thing that can be done, if I'm being completely honest. I will be fuming if I see this fight rescheduled. It can't be rescheduled. It really can't. Make the MJ Migdalia fight. Get it done for March or April, something like that. Get it done soon, because then Inoue can eventually do what he wants and move up to featherweight. Just get the MJ Migdalia fight done. That's the fight that everyone wants to see at super bantamweight. Get that done, then Inoue can move up. I think that this is also a perfect scenario as well to actually finally be able to get that MJ Migdalia fight. Because now that Sam Goodman fights off, there is no one else that Inoue can fight in the division other than MJ Migdalia. So make that fight happen. Inoue, I think, yes, he needs one more fight at super bantamweight. A fight that most boxing fans want to see in 2025 is the MJ fight against Inoue. So let's get that done. There is no point whatsoever in rescheduling this Sam Goodman fight. He's had his chances now. And unfortunately for him, it's unlucky, but he's had his chances. I also think it was a bit fishy as well, the fact that they actually rescheduled the fight for only a month after it was recently, meant to take place. Like, surely the eye injury would have taken longer to heal. And, we've clearly got evidence of that now. So, that's their fault as well for rescheduling it too soon. He doesn't deserve this shot again. So get that MJ Migdalia fight done. There's no going around the bushes for either team or anything like that. This fight has got to happen. And it's got to happen next. It's got to be in the next couple of months. MJ Migdalia was out in December. He made easy work out of his opponent, so I'm sure he'd be happy for a quick turnaround. He's in training as well, as we've seen on social media. Let's get the fight done. I don't want to, look, Inoue versus Junta Nakatani is a good fight, but, Nakatani's the weight below Inoue. So it's no, let's just see the bloody Inoue versus MJ Migdalia fight. It makes sense. They're the exact same weight. It's a better fight as well. Let's get it done. MJ causes Inoue more problems than what Junta Nakatani does. And that is a big fight for Japan. It is. But Inoue can't take that fight without taking the MJ fight. He could try and, do the MJ fight. Then if he gets through MJ, then do the Junta Nakatani fight, and that could be a fight that Inoue sticks around at super bantamweight for, because obviously Nakatani would have to move up for that fight to happen. But overall, MJ's now a mandatory. He's the interim champ in the WBA. This has got to be ordered now. The WBA have got to order this, and Eddie Hearn needs to get in there as soon as possible and make this MJ fight happen. And I believe that is what he will do. Eddie Hearn's going to make sure this fight happens. And he needs to as well, because this is a fight that the fans want to bloody see at the end of the day. And then if he wants after that, do the Junta Nakatani fight. If the Junta Nakatani fight is next for Inoue, the MJ fight isn't happening. So, MJ's team, Eddie Hearn, they need to be on this case right now, grinding away, and get MJ the fight for March, April time. Because if it don't happen then, it's not happening, unfortunately. Because Inoue's probably going to fight Nakatani or MJ. Or, well, if it isn't Nakatani next, he's moving up. If it is MJ, there's a possible chance that Inoue stays at super bantamweight for that fight against Nakatani. Because it is a big fight for Japanese boxing especially. But look, it's got to be MJ next. I think, I mean, yeah, look, for Sam Goodman, it's disappointing. But as I said, I swear to God, if I see this fight get re-announced, it's just not a good look for anyone, is it? It's not a good look for Inoue whatsoever. And, you know, in my opinion, I think they should have cancelled it after the original injury anyway, if I'm being completely honest. Like, that, it's like they're rescheduling it for a month after he got injured. Like, you know, it's just, no, I don't want to see any more messing around now. They're saying it's off again as well. They're not saying it's fully cancelled. So it's like, I don't know if it's either postponed or if this Inoue versus Goodman fight is fully cancelled, which it better be. There can't be any more messing around now. Goodman's had his chances. Let's get MJ in there. I mean, honestly, if MJ suddenly can make a real quick turnaround and he just wants to get in there with Inoue, like very soon, then that would be unreal. But obviously, I think Inoue might want quite a bit more money for that MJ fight. MJ's going to want a big payday for it as well, which he will get. But yeah, it's got to happen. But look, we've got to. I mean, what I do think though is, are they going to find a replacement for Inoue so he can still fight on January 24th? Because we all know Inoue, the guy likes to be active. And that's one of the best things about Inoue with how active he is. And, you know, these Sam Goodman injuries now, it's kind of delaying him a bit. So would they get, you know, just this general step-in opponent for Inoue for January 24th? Like, could it be like Elijah Pierce or something like that who they get in with him? Or could it be like Carl James Martin, someone like that? I don't know, Shabazz Massoud. I mean, you know, if they can try, I don't know if they will try and find a step-in opponent on 2 weeks' notice. But, I mean, in a way, it would be good for Inoue. We like to see him keep active. But again, though, I do think if we do see a step-in opponent, it just, you know, takes longer to eventually get that MJ fight. So if I'm thinking otherwise, let's get if I'm a Inoue's team, you get negotiations in for that MJ fight and get Inoue versus MJ done for March, because obviously Inoue is an active fighter. His stock is high as ever. Get Inoue out as soon as possible now. He's been in a hard training camp for this fight. It's been made longer as well due to Goodman getting injured once. Now he's injured again. You know, there's no point Inoue throwing this camp away for nothing. You know, keep him in camp and get this MJ fight sorted. That is what I think should be done. Or they might just bloody just get a replacement. But yeah, thinking of that, you know, just try and get the MJ fight in for a soon enough date at least. But look, the thing is though, is that I've seen so many people saying fights they want to see in 2025. Inoue versus Nakatani. That fight can happen, sure thing. I don't have a problem with it, but it has to be after Inoue's fought MJ. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna end here. Thanks for watching.